journalists and people are making that just to get paid off this so it can drag out and everybody can have albums. They're perpetuating this so it can be drama. When it all go down, don't look at me and Biggie and be like, why is there a big East Coast, West Coast war when you're shooting this to 300 homes, 300 countries, telling them about an East Coast, West Coast war that they would never know exists. So that's where information becomes a problem.
Take a close look at Snoop Dogg, because in days to come, Snoop knows there's something's going to happen to Tupac.
And the East Coast, West Coast thing is something that the journalists and people are making that just to get paid off this so it can drag out and everybody can have albums. They're perpetuating this so it can be drama. When it all go down, don't look at me and Biggie and be like, why is there a big East Coast, West Coast war when you're shooting this to 300 homes, 300 countries, telling them about an East Coast, West Coast war that they would never know exists. So that's where information becomes a problem.
Snoop knows Tupac's life is in danger days before his death.
How do you feel hip-hop would be today if Biggie and Tupac was here still?
And it's sad to say that their lives had to be sacrificed for hip-hop to become what it is today.
We talked about human sacrifice, okay? There it is, right in their book. I mean, I didn't invent that. That's there.
And it's sad to say that their lives had to be sacrificed.
I don't have anything about, against gay people or nothing. It's just I can respect the person who's gay who come out and say they's gay.
Right.
Then you got your choice. But the other guys,
a lot of the rappers are gay and they don't admit it.
Yeah, 95% of them is closet cases.
Right.
Come on, 95%?
I wouldn't say 95% because I don't know all of them. I know
got a lot of.
I know the ones who's on our label was like that.
Isn't it true?
Name.
No, don't name names.
And then that's recently, Dre went to my PO and tried to get me violent, and he snitched on me. I haven't even seen the guy since I've been home.
You're on probation.
I'm on parole, baby.
Parole.
Parole.
I don't know
So
the language.
anyway, he went to my PO.
How many record company executives you know are on parole? Most of them should be, but
The thing about it, he went to my PO, and they made a special case in my parole conditions by saying that he basically put a constraining order against me.
who did this?
Andre. And only people I know you put a constraining order against somebody unless it's a battered woman, like a wife, a baby mama. I didn't know a so-called gangster rapper would go put a constraining order against another man.
Right. It's very because I know the way
Is that why you're saying he's gay?
I'm saying he's gay because there's a guy named Bruce and they've been sleeping together for years.
Oh.
And we had a meeting. We had these meetings in the red room, right? And once we had these meetings, you had to put everything on the table. Everybody had some drinks and wouldn't nobody lie. Because if anybody get caught lying, it was always a consequence.
Right.
So Tupac stood up and said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Dre, you's a faggot. Dre said, first of all,
right.
I'm not a faggot. He said, okay, well then you're a homosexual. He said, I'm not a homosexual. I'm bisexual.
These meetings are something
he
else.
said, you bisexual. He said, see, that's another thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be doing songs with a guy who's pounding other guys in the butt. then Dre said, Pac, I thought you was smart. You still dumb. If I want to pound some butt, I could do a woman. I'm a bisexual because I like to get my cheekbones blew out. I like to get pounded in the butt.
Oh my!
Well, let me just say,
what a meeting.
let me say something about this meeting because you're bringing us into the inner workings of a record company. A lot of people aren't used to this.
Really?
A lot of us live normal lives.
Dre, you's a faggot.
We back right here with Tupac, just chopping up a little bit. Can't let you hear everything, some stuff.
Put it down,
yeah. My man definitely putting it down. One more thing about Death Row. Now, how does what's going on with Dre, and how does that affect Death Row as a whole?
Dre's doing his own thing. It don't affect us. My take on what happened was that Snoop was on trial for murder, fighting for his life. Somebody had said that Dre was in the car. The jury believed that. We needed Dre to be there to say he wasn't there. Once they would have saw him, they would have known he wasn't there, and that would have saved Snoop's whole case. Because they would have saw that the witness that had said it was lying. And Dre never showed up. He was too busy. That's how they told me. When they told me that, I was like, well, no matter how dope he is, and Dre's one of my heroes in the music business, but I was like, no matter how dope he is, if he's not down for his homeboy, Snoop, who brought him back when he was just a relic, when niggas was dissing him, you know what I mean? Then I don't want to be a part of him. I don't want to be around him or nothing. Plus, I feel as though what's done in the dark will come to light. It's secrets that everybody's going to find out about that I don't have to play a hate or dry snitch about. That will come out, you'll find out for yourself, and you'll know why I did it. I swear to God, y'all, I'm living by the rules of the game that y'all, the people, have put down for us to live by.
That's real. Let's talk about other things like you told us you got to...
You understand? And he wasn't producing shit. Other niggas was producing the beat, like on my album. Other niggas was doing the beat, and Dre was getting the credit. And I gotta go on MTV and be like, yeah, he did this, he did that. No, he ain't do it. He is a dope producer, but he ain't worked in years. And I got tired of that. I didn't think we needed that. I think we didn't need that. And he was owning the company too, and he's chilling. He owning the company, he's chilling this house, sucking dick, eating pussy. I'm out here in the street, you know what I mean? Whooping niggas' ass, starting wars and shit, putting it down, dropping albums, doing my shit. And this nigga's taking 3 years to do one song.
Dre is not coming today. Hey, Dre, why you acting like Dre won't be in today. All the homos will go home. Stop acting like that. Dre's not coming.
Searching for paydays, no longer Dre Day, or even Dirt J. Grown and forgotten, rotten for plotting child's play. Check your sexuality, as fruity as this Alizé. Plotting child's play, check your sexuality, as fruity as this Alizé. Plotting child's play, check your sexuality, as fruity as this Alizé.
LA, California Love Part motherfucking 2, without gay ass Dre.
And I'm wondering how you're handling the situation with Jimmy.
Jimmy's my brother, and that's you know, it's ride or die, man.
And did I mention, promise to pay back Jimmy Henchman in due time? I know you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine.
One love, one music, one people, one movement, one heart, one spark, one gift, one lift, one stance, one shift, one way, one day, one. Yeah. Revolutionary Volume 2 has been brought to you by the type of motherfuckers who ain't scared of shit. And if you playing this album, and I'm no longer here, sometime far away from when I recorded this, remember that history isn't the way the corporate controlled media made it look like. Read between the lines and free your mind. Revolution is the birth of equality and the antithesis to oppression. But this is only built for real motherfuckers. So when I'm gone, don't let nobody I never got along with try to make songs kissing my ass, recycling my beats and my vocals. Shit is real over here, man. Thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting independent hip-hop, the heart and soul of our culture, keeping the truth alive. Good night, my people. Good night.